Okay, so day 2 of my Secret Santa project, and I have some fodder here. I think these parts are gonna work for the most part. I'm gonna use Dagger's legs and Domino's torso, and I'm gonna use Typhoid Mary's arms because Shriek is wearing some sort of jacket. Last time I tried to separate the actual hips, they ended up sort of breaking. It wasn't a Spider-Man figure, I'm not really sure how that works out, but... So, my way of thinking here is, if I use Domino, this bit right here is going to save me a lot of paint rub, because I hate painting skin. Like, even if it's, you know, white, as soon as that rubs off, it's just going to be really unsightly. So, yeah, let's get on to it.
So I had to heat up the arms with a hairdryer to be able to pull them off. But yeah, there we go, and then just do the same thing with the other one. Marvel Legends has quite swappable hands, so there was no issue getting Domino's hands into the, what's her name, Typhoid Mary's arms. So now I had to heat up the hips, and I just pulled them straight off afterwards. And I put Dagger's legs onto the body. Now, this is the one where I try to avoid paint rub, so we take my Dremel here, and I just basically grind down the entire circle joint, so it doesn't rub against the rest of the plastic when I move it. And then when you're done with the heavy work, you just sand it clean. As you can see here, there's like quite a visible gap, but it doesn't really matter. Better to be on the safe side.
So I had two ideas for a face. Well, one was Hella, and one was Typhoid Mary's, but I was sort of settling on the idea of Hella, but while the joint fits, this head just looks really big on this body. So, I mean, I'm not going to use this hair, obviously, but still, the head is way too big. And if you compare them, yeah, you see just how much bigger this head is than this one. But Typhoid Mary here has a suitably evil look, so I'm gonna heat up the head, so the glue on the hair is gonna loosen up a bit, and then I'm just gonna pry it off. And then I have this hair piece here, which is very similar to what's her name, Shriek's first appearance hair. So yeah.
So around here, I somehow lost the footage, but yeah, I had to spray paint the entire head white, and then I just filled in all the details, made it look quite evil, and put the hairpiece on. And here is the final figure. Details I didn't go over in the video, or maybe it wasn't my lost footage, I honestly cannot remember, is that I put some Batman, you know, gauntlet thingies. I cut them out, and then I hollowed out the forearms, and I like glued them down there, and then sculpted it somewhat seamless. And then I added a Black Widow belt, because the design is quite similar to the one she had in the comics. I also sculpted, like, around her chest area, there are like... her outfit goes like into full-on spiky mode there, so I sculpted that in. And then not much else. I think I either shortened or lengthened the left leg, the one with the most white, a little bit, because the legs were slightly uneven, but the boot cuff sort of hides that, fortunately, and there was no articulation point there anyway, so it's pretty much seamless. I also added some sculpt to the long boot so it wouldn't look like a big sock. But anyway, that's Shriek. I'm sorry for missing most of the footage, unfortunately, but hey, I'll take what I got, so hope you enjoyed the video.